A dark, foreboding structure looms against the night sky, its silhouette jagged and menacing. This is the infamous Blackwood Manor, a place steeped in local legend and whispered tales of the supernatural. Built in the late 1800s, the mansion was once the pride of the town, home to the wealthy Blackwood family. However, tragedy struck when a mysterious fire claimed the lives of several family members, leaving the house abandoned and shrouded in mystery. Over the years, countless stories of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena have emerged, drawing thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts alike. Tonight, a small group of brave souls will attempt to spend an entire night within these haunted walls, documenting their experiences and facing their fears head-on. As dusk settles, the group gathers outside the manor, armed with flashlights, cameras, and an array of ghost-hunting equipment. Each member has their own reasons for being here. Some seek proof of the paranormal, while others are simply looking for a thrill. They share stories of the manor's dark past, heightening the tension in the air. The plan is simple: explore the mansion room by room, documenting any unusual occurrences while staying together for safety. With a deep breath, they push open the creaking front door, the sound echoing through the empty halls, a chilling invitation into the unknown. Upon entering, the musty smell of decay fills their nostrils, and the temperature seems to drop significantly. Dust particles dance in the beams of their flashlights, creating an eerie atmosphere. The group splits into pairs, deciding to cover more ground. As they venture deeper into the mansion, they encounter ornate furniture covered in white sheets, remnants of a life once lived. The walls, adorned with faded portraits, seem to watch their every move, their eyes of the painted figures appearing to follow them. Whispers of the past linger in the air, and the sound of distant footsteps echoes through the corridors, sending shivers down their spines. Just as the group begins to settle into the eerie ambiance, a loud crash resonates from the kitchen. Startled, they rush to investigate, their hearts pounding in their chests. Upon entering, they find a set of old pots and pans scattered across the floor, as if someone had knocked them over in a hurry. The temperature drops even further, and one member swears they feel a cold breath on their neck. They decide to set up an EVP recorder, hoping to capture any voices from the other side. As they wait in silence, the tension builds, and the sound of a soft whisper fills the room, sending chills down their spines. With adrenaline coursing through their veins, the group decides to explore the upstairs bedrooms, where many reports of ghostly encounters have occurred. They ascend the creaky staircase, each step echoing ominously. The first room they enter is the master bedroom, adorned with a large, dusty four-poster bed. As they investigate, one member feels a sudden chill and claims to see a shadowy figure standing in the corner. The others dismiss it as a trick of the light, but the unease lingers. They decide to set up motion sensors in the hallway, hoping to catch any movement during the night. As the night progresses, the atmosphere grows increasingly tense. The group regroups in the living room, reviewing their findings. The EVP recorder captured several unexplained sounds, and the motion sensors have been triggered multiple times, although no one has seen anything. They share their personal fears, revealing the emotional weight of being in such a haunted place. The stories of the Blackwood family's tragic demise weigh heavily on their minds, and they can't shake the feeling that they are not alone. Suddenly, a loud bang echoes from the attic, causing everyone to jump. With a mix of fear and curiosity, they decide to investigate the source of the noise. Climbing the narrow staircase to the attic, the air grows thick with dust and anticipation. The group shines their flashlights around the dimly lit space, revealing old trunks and forgotten relics of the past. As they sift through the items, one member finds an old diary, its pages yellowed with age. The diary belonged to a young Blackwood girl, detailing her life in the house and her fears of the dark. As they read aloud, a sudden gust of wind sweeps through the attic, extinguishing their flashlights momentarily. Panic sets in, but they quickly reignite their lights, only to be met with an unsettling silence. It feels as though the house itself is listening, waiting for them to leave. Returning to the main floor, the group feels an undeniable shift in the atmosphere. Shadows seem to dance along the walls, and the temperature drops even further. They set up a Ouija board, hoping to communicate with any spirits that may be lingering in the house. As they place their fingers on the planchette, they ask questions, and to their astonishment, the planchette begins to move. The responses are cryptic, revealing fragments of the past and hinting at unresolved turmoil. As they delve deeper into the communication, the atmosphere grows heavier, and a sense of dread washes over them. They realize they may have awakened something that was better left undisturbed. Just as they begin to feel overwhelmed, the lights flicker, and a loud crash reverberates through the house. The group huddles together, fear gripping their hearts. They decide to retreat to the safety of the living room, but as they move, they hear whispers echoing through the halls, calling their names. Panic sets in as they realize they are being drawn back towards the attic. With trembling hands, they grab their flashlights and head back, determined to confront whatever is haunting them. As they reach the attic door, it swings open on its own, revealing a dark void. The group hesitates, but curiosity compels them to step inside. Inside the attic, the atmosphere is thick with tension. The group feels an oppressive weight pressing down on them, as if the spirits of the Blackwood family are watching. They gather in a circle, holding hands and attempting to channel their energy to communicate with the spirits. Suddenly, the temperature drops drastically, and a chilling voice echoes through the room, pleading for help. The group is paralyzed with fear, but they realize that the spirits may be trapped or longing for closure. They decide to offer their assistance, asking what they can do to help. The voice responds with a single word: release. With newfound determination, the group devises a plan to honor the spirits of the Blackwood family. They gather items from the attic that belong to the family, including the diary and personal belongings, and create a small memorial in the living room. As they place the items together, they feel a shift in the energy of the house. The oppressive atmosphere begins to lift, and the whispers fade into silence. They take a moment to reflect on the lives lost within these walls, acknowledging the pain and sorrow that lingered for so long. As they finish their memorial, a gentle breeze sweeps through the room, a sign of gratitude from the spirits they sought to help. As dawn breaks, the first rays of sunlight filter through the dusty windows, illuminating the once dark corners of the manor. The group feels a sense of relief and accomplishment, having faced their fears and helped the spirits find peace. They gather their belongings, preparing to leave the haunted house behind. As they step outside, the air feels lighter, and the weight of the night lifts from their shoulders. The experience has changed them, deepening their understanding of the past and the importance of acknowledging those who came before. As they walk away from Blackwood Manor, they carry with them not just memories of fear, but also a profound sense of connection to the history that unfolded within those walls. The night may have been terrifying, but it also served as a reminder that even in darkness, there is the potential for light and healing.